Welcome to Miami. This is a big event city, and folks here are fired up for this one inside Hard Rock Stadium as the Miami Hurricanes try to represent the great tradition of their program. We have a midseason matchup of two teams that have earned a top 25 ranking, so a good test for both teams with playoff implications on the line. As we'll see the number 22 team in the country, the NC State Wolfpack, taking on the second-ranked team, the Miami Hurricanes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. The Canes will kick this away to get us going. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. So NC State's offense comes on the field first today. And here he comes, the quarterback. All eyes on him. He's the guy that just makes everything go.
Well, this guy's Mr. Do-It-All. It's almost odd to say this about a quarterback, but he truly does. He's the echo of the coach and the connector of this offense. When everyone is hooked up to him, this team operates at maximum capacity, and that usually means their opposition is in trouble.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
NC State comes to the line quickly. Makes the handoff, looking to throw. And he cannot escape. Defense with a sack.
Boy, you don't want no. No, you don't, Ma. But nah, they got a sneaky squad, bro. I looked at the depth chart. Corners got speed, wide receivers got speed. O-line, D-line good. Quarterbacks got.
When he's got some space here. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. So Miami's offense takes the field. The first chance we had to see them today. If there's one guy on this defensive side, Kirk, who could be a game wrecker, it's this elite pass rusher. Very much on the quarterback's mind today.
Yeah, Chris, but it's going to be.
Bro, I hate this league. I got a headache like a bitch.
Moving around in the pocket, and also he's going to have an awareness of exactly where this guy is and have a clock in his mind about how quickly that ball needs to get out.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Big guy was up working late.
And long now from the 44. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Took contact on the throw. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play. The Canes will line up to kick it away. And the offense will punt for the first time this afternoon. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. Here comes the NC State offense back out onto the field now. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Bringing pressure. The sophomore able to get home with the sack.
Just a great job here by this linebacker to be able to come up with that sack there on the blitz. A big play for this defense. And, man, Chris, you think about the linebacker play at the University of Miami over the years, it starts with Ray Lewis, and it could end with him, to be honest. But the list just keeps going. Michael Barrow, Jonathan Vilma, and Dan Morgan.
Nigga, I'm definitely salary.
And this guy right now is trying to live up to that standard.
From the shotgun, handoff inside. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Lets it go.
Oh, my God.
Complete, and it brings up 4th down. And here comes the punter onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. Oh, and he's got a crease here. Look out. It's a foot race. Breaking free for a...
Unfortunately, yeah, the extra hours is free. But the pay is more than enough.
The drive begins with excellent field position. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Just the thing that I love about this
I definitely need a raise though. Like I'm outperforming my contract, nigga. I'm trying to get that max extension.
And accelerate through it for a nice gain.
First and goal, they'll try to run it in. Runs right over the defender. And he's pushed out of bounds after a short run. Not enough for a first. Second down and goal. Tailback tests the middle of the defense. Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, Miami. Now the important point after attempt. BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Returner looking to
yes, sir.
Field position. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16.
Dope.
The State offense is back out on the field now. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. And looking to throw now on first down. Pulls incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time.
This quarterback's got to be so frustrated. He's got an open receiver. He makes a good throw with a good route from his intended target, but this defensive back makes a heck of a play on the ball and knocks it away.
Only for the spread, definitely not for the money line.
That's about. So the holding penalty in the offense backs him up 10 yards. And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. The back's got it. Fighting off the defender. Tough running to avoid a loss. And just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Looks like he's going to run it. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. We'll see what he can do with the return. Finally forced out of bounds, but a solid return that time. And the Miami offense is back on the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Trying to extend the play. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he scores. Touchdown for the U. They'll set up for the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away.
Nigga, I'm locked in. I hope that nigga Randall is, or it's gonna get crazy up in that bitch.
The returner will try and field this one.
We locked the fuck in, I can tell you that.
So here comes the Wolfpack offense back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? Defense is coming after him. It's a sack. They trap him inside the 5.
I mean, that's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. You got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
What makes a really good counterplay is selling it to the defense. You're going to go one way and then handing it.
If that nigga not locked in, it could be. But we just trying to get the dub, bro. I'm predicting Miami's coming in with the fucking wrath of hell versus any and everybody every fucking week, nigga. That's what I'm guaranteeing, not predicting. outcomes, nigga, I'm not a psychic. I could just promise you my team is going to show up and show the fuck out, nigga.
Halftime, the crucial second quarter beginning right now. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here.
You smell blood in the water.
Hand off to the back. Breaks loose at the 15. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's fourth
No,
down.
Quinn, I'm going to beat the shit out of that nigga. Ain't no coach speak. I'm fucking this nigga up when I catch this nigga in the street, in the supermarket, at the movie theater, nigga, at Hard Rock, at Louisville.
This one will be fair caught.
At the nightclub when this nigga set spinning, nigga, shit, records knocked over, nigga, all that shit.
Takes the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. And the defense make adjustments. Come up with a stop here.
Like, he can't run his little bullshit wide and niggas be wide open now, nigga. Not on Heisman, bro. Not with stickies, nigga.
They'll run it here. Running with purpose. Nice run. He's brought down at the 44.
But Randall is like, I don't know, a wild card, bro. It's annoying. It's hard to explain.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Ball handed off. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Brought down to the 47, and that will move the sticks.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously.
I mean, I don't want to give him suggestions, but
They tuck the ball and go.
he did, when he changed up his style to a certain way, it was fucking with me.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver.
I think you had something to do with that coaching. He had a certain running back, and it was a headache, bro.
They'll switch it up, looking to throw. The pocket breaking down. The freshman's able to get home with a sack.
There's a nice sack by this defense, something that they've been looking for. They've been on their heels most of this football game. That time they were able to get after the quarterback and bring him down. And let's see if that can provide a bit of a spark, see if they can get a little bit of momentum going their way.
You need to put this game on so I can rest my stars.
And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Short throw complete to the tight end. Big man finally brought down by the quarterback. That was a tough assignment.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
You'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
That's a great feeling when your quarterback can make a throw that keeps the drive alive. Not as good as a touchdown, but it's a lot better than having to trot over to the sideline, waiting for your turn to get another chance.
Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
Offense lines up. This is the 7th play now in this drive. Handoff here from the shotgun. Juked one tackler and picks up first down yardage.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love it.
Decides not to throw it and will take an enormous loss on this sack. It's the 2-minute warning. We've got a blowout developing here before halftime. That sack sets up a second down and long. Here's the snap, looking to throw. He's going for a big play downfield. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. And now it's third down.
Well, the offense coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, or maybe in the second half.
Receiver in motion now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. He shreds the tackle. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call.
Holding. Open.
So that offensive penalty will be declined by the defense. They're happy to take the result of that play. So now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit. And he knocks it right through the uprights. And they add to their lead. Set for the kickoff here after adding to this big lead.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Here comes the NC State offense back out onto the field now. They're in a hole here before they have a chance to regroup at halftime. Let's see if they can cut into this big lead. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Catch made along the sideline, but he's short of the sticks. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Looks to the left. Pass caught. And the ball to the ground. Defense recovers the fumble. It's a turnover.
Oh, man. The rain ended up acting like an extra defender on this last play. The runner seemed like he was holding on to that football so tight for one moment and then watching it slip away the next.
The freshman is brought down after a really solid run there.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
That play was perfectly defended. You know, sometimes as an offense and offensive coordinator, you hit a ball, and it's time to mix some things up on what you show the defense.
Makes a quick catch. A big hit by the linebacker. Physical tackle there, big versus big.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
The Hurricanes looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. Offense gets set up here. It's 3rd down. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. He'll be brought down just a few inches short of that first down marker. And now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there, wanting to make an adjustment before this critical down. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Here we go. 4th down. They'll try to run for it. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. Here's 1st and goal, a chance to really build this lead before halftime. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Launching one to the end zone.
Because I'm smart and I move the sticks, bro.
So what happened there? The defense just lost track of the tight end down the goal line.
I don't know if they were just so focused on defending the goal line they just completely forgot about the tight end. That'll be probably the easiest touchdown throw and catch of the game we see all day.
And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So they'll just take a knee here, and that will send us to halftime. Looks like the offense content to run the clock out here and go to halftime. Talk about the second half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. NC State will kick it off to start the second half. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. And this offense trying to build with a very impressive first half performance, trying to stretch the lead right away here in the 3rd. Start the 3rd quarter here on the ground. The gain is 3 yards, brings up a 2nd down and 7.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Takes the handoff and he'll head left. Gets some space around the 30. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
Well, these are the type of runs that begin to wear down your defense psychologically. Already have the lead, come out with a nice big gain, and this defense is thinking, oh no, here we go again. Really nice statement here to get this second half started.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage.
Screen plays are risky because the defense can get to the quarterback, and it also can be covered. Many times, the quarterback just throws it away. Here they get some positive yards.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Receiver makes the catch, and he'll run out of bounds and pick it up a few yards on the play.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
The Hurricanes pick up first down yardage to keep the drive.
Hey, it's not a lot, but you know what? It's enough for the first down. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Quick completion to the tight end. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Boy, he has such great size. I just love this play call on 1st and 10. The defense is expecting a run. Instead, you go play action, and you throw it to the big man for some positive yards on 1st and 10.
And the pass is incomplete. A lot of contact on the play. Here comes a late flag. "15-yard defensive pass interference." That player will get an earful on the sidelines. And the Canes will line up on 1st and 10. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. First down, looking to throw the ball. This time, a completion. He is a load to bring down. Finally, a strong tackle by the cornerback gets him. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
That nigga still hitting.
It's not always you have to throw for a big touchdown. Make a huge run as a quarterback. Sometimes it's just being efficient. Take what the defense gives you, move the sticks, keep the drive alive. That's the energy, that's the momentum you really want to play with as a quarterback.
And he's brought down. Offense going backwards with the sack.
Well, it's a great job by this defense coming up with a big sack there on 1st and goal. The offense still has their opportunities. Let's see if they can get back on track here on 2nd and goal.
After a disastrous first down play, they're backed up on 2nd and goal. And he'll set up to throw. Caught. Completion. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back. That's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and then has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line. Because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route. And the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw.
It's an option look. He'll toss it to the back. Touchdown, Hurricanes. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly. That's a crucial touchdown for the offense, padding its lead now here in the second half.
Yeah, you get into this second half, you start to count possessions and how big. possessions, you can start to play really smart football, not just on offense, but on defense as well.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Returner choosing to field this one. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. So the NC State offense is back out on the field now. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Finding some room at the 25. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself, picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that.
Just a great play on the ball by the defensive back. Getting a hand
Bro, don't charge Randall up, bro. I don't need this nigga trying to prove something, bro.
See a tip go up. Often that defense is thinking interception. This one falls to the ground. But the next tip ball could be going the other way.
Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Hey,
The joke went over your head, Rick.
The sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
They punted 4 times already, on the verge of a 5th, but they can't convert this 3rd down. Works downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. That moves the football inside the 40, and it's another first down. And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. Let's see if a comeback is in store here as we start the 4th quarter.
CPU FSU gonna be hell next season.
The offense has a first down. Looking to chuck it again. And he finds his tight end for the catch. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, playing with the lead, good job by this defense to keep the receiver in bounds. Try to keep that clock moving, trying to secure a victory.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. And they get the completion. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
First down, looking to throw the football. Pass caught, can he get in? And he's in. Touchdown, NC State.
Well, you could tell that this...
Number 80.
Defense coordinator, he's thinking about the future. He wants to see how his quarterback and how this offense wants to compete when this game's out of reach. He's going to be very happy with the result of this play.
Extra point is good. They trail now 31-7. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. And the hands team able to make the crucial recovery. And the Miami offense is back on the field. Their last possession was a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive. Can the defense come up with answers this time? It's caught. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Pass complete. It's 2nd down now. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Contact as he threw it. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down. We come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. It's caught downfield. Touchdown, Miami. And the beatdown. Try to add to the lead now with the PAT. He manages the footing, and the extra point is up and good. Getting set to kick the ball off now.
That makes the score Miami 38, NC State 7.
Turn starts inside the 15. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. So here comes the Wolfpack offense back out on the field. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And that one's picked off. What a play. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
And on the carry, he's heading left. Offense getting set. It's second down. Hand off to the back. They'll keep the clock moving.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Looking to the end zone. Touchdown for the U. And this one is getting ugly. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away.
Miami 45, NC State.
He's got it inside the 15. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Here comes the NC State offense back out on the field now. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. Running out of time in the pocket.
You still owe me $2, bro. Stop.
It's a nice play there by the sophomore.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. He's moving out of the pocket. And the protection breaks down yet again, another sack. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? The pass rush closing in. And that's going to be a save.
Boy, you see these dogs, you better save that $5, Banks. These boys is uncontrollable.
It'll be over soon.
And this will be fair caught at the 35-yard line. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going?
Get on and go check the motherfucking settings. Ball out, Junior.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Makes a quick grab. Fights through a tackle. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. Second down here.
But I appreciate the compliment.
One more play before the 2-minute warning. And that's the 2-minute warning. This offense looking to run out the clock and secure an impressive win here today. Now it's second down here. And the wideout goes in motion. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete. So now it's 3rd and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough 4th down decision? Try and muscle for the first down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
You just did by saying I made the Heisman CPU look like freshman.
Continue to hold on to that lead. Continue to work clock and get that.
Oh, the sack is made there by the freshman.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
The offensive line will have to regroup after the sack. It's 2nd and 13. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Looking to scramble. Or throwaway there. Gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
NC State is ranked, bro. And go look at their roster. They got pieces.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Chris, I just don't know about this call. I like the aggressive approach, but at this point, late in the game, playing with the lead, 3rd down and long, maybe you run the ball. You know, work that clock. Continue to think about the big picture. Now,
going for a big play downfield. The catch is made inside the 10. They've got him, but he easily makes the first down, and this drive keeps going.
Randall is not ranked.
Touchdown, Canes. And the route is on.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And he fields it inside the 15. And he stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. So the NC State offense is back out on the field now. They need a miracle. A couple of them here in the last couple minutes, down big. Final minutes here, they'll throw it deep downfield. Catch made for a big game, but the fans are wondering where was that earlier in this football game. And a timeout stops the clock with 8 seconds remaining. First down.
Randall's ranked this week, while NC State is ranked, but now he's not ranked because he lost, bro. Stop hating.
Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You hope.
Here's a shot toward the end zone. And that pass is incomplete, trying for an oh-by-the-way touchdown, but it's no good. Time expires. So this one ended up being a blowout. They get the W, but they also make a pretty strong statement here today.
Yeah, I thought this game would be a lot closer, at least closer than how things ended up. But give credit to this team for coming out with a good game plan and just dominating the game.
And that is going to wrap it up.
TikTok, Randall. TikTok.
And this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.